Marshal Michel Ney was a cavalry commander whose courage was the stuff of legend. Napoleon himself said Ney was worth 1,000 men on the battlefield. He was a large, stocky, red-haired man with the piercing eyes of someone who had seen death and didn't flinch. Ney was the one Napoleon called upon when impossible things needed doing. Born in 1769 in Saarlouis, France, Ney rose from humble beginnings to become one of Napoleon's most trusted marshals. Unlike the flamboyant Murat, Ney's heroism was raw and relentless, forged in the heat of battle and proven time and time again in the most desperate moments of the Napoleonic Wars. His soldiers adored him, for he was always at the front, charging into danger alongside them, sharing their risk and their glory. At many of Napoleon's most famous and legendary battles and victories, it was Ney's leadership that turned pivotal moments into triumphs. In 1804, Napoleon made him a Marshal of France. In the 1807 campaign, Ney arrived with reinforcements just in time to save Napoleon from a crushing defeat at Eylau, turning the tide and providing the opportunity for victory. Later in the campaign, at Friedland, Ney commanded the right side of the line, and his relentless attacks pinned the Russians in place until Napoleon could unleash his victorious blow. At Borodino, amid the inferno of cannon fire, Ney rallied broken units again and again, his coat torn, his face blackened with gunpowder, his voice hoarse from shouting orders. But it was at Waterloo in 1815 that Ney's legend and tragedy fused. Commanding repeated mass cavalry assaults against Wellington's infantry squares, Ney led by example, charging from the front. Not one, not two, but 5 of his horses were shot out from under him that day, but he remounted and rode out again and again. At one point, he fought on foot, saber in hand, covered in mud and blood, still urging his men forward. But the British infantry squares held, and Ney's gallantry could not turn the tide of the battle. Ney's brilliance lay in his audacity. Sometimes reckless, always bold. He could seize the moment and turn desperate situations into opportunities. Yet his courage occasionally led him into overwhelming danger. His life was a series of charges, sieges, and battles, where personal bravery met strategic command, leaving a legacy of heroism that inspired both allies and adversaries alike. After Napoleon's final abdication, Ney remained loyal to the emperor. When captured by the restored Bourbon monarchy, he faced execution for treason. Standing before the firing squad, he reportedly declared, "Soldiers, I am a Frenchman. I have fought 100 battles for France and never won against her. This will be my last order to you. When I give the command, fire." Even in death, Ney embodied the courage, loyalty, and honor that had defined his life. His bravery on the battlefield and his unwavering devotion to France made him one of the most legendary marshals of the Napoleonic era. If you want to catch more Napoleonic legends like this, be sure to quickly hit like and subscribe before you scroll away. See you on the other side.